Thank you very much. As I said, for the last 3 years, I'm Jim Ruane, the very proud mayor of this wonderful city of San Bruno, and I'm joined today by the entire city council. Good evening and welcome. As we gather this evening for the 3rd anniversary of a horrible disaster which has taken place in our community and is of national significance, I look back on what has been our concentrated efforts to assure that something such as what happened here in San Bruno never happens again anywhere. We have all been immersed in the metrics of the processes in place that were and are supposed to keep us all safe. The studies, the investigations, the hearings, the oversight or lack thereof, in assuring that the safety of conveniences and necessities we should all be able to take for granted have consumed our time and our attention. We owe it to those that lost their lives and those that have suffered so very much to continue to be diligent and aggressive. But this evening, we shift our focus back to what we all are really here for, the humanity of this occasion. As we labor through a cumbersome and immensely time-consuming process, we must reflect back today and every day to the lives that were lost and the suffering that occurred 3 years ago this very evening. All of our efforts are to assure that something good and positive has to come out of all of this. For Levon, for Greg, for William, for James, for Jacqueline, for Janessa, for Jessica, and Elizabeth, we owe you this. We still thirst for the words that will soothe our emotions. Please join me in a moment of silence in their memories. Thank you. As we continue to work on recovery and restoration, I am happy to let you know that there are 4 families that have rebuilt new homes and have moved back in since last December, when we had our last recognized families who have returned to this neighborhood. Tonight, that's well deserved. Tonight, we celebrate their accomplishments. We welcome these families back to the neighborhood and into their homes. And I would like to recognize, in general, our county, our state, and our federal officials represented here this evening who have been with us hand in hand since day one. Thank you very much. I have proclamations to present to each of these families and want to read the last part of the proclamation, which says, on behalf of the City Council of the City of San Bruno, we hereby proclaim appreciation for your dedication to the San Bruno community, and we welcome you back home with open arms. If you are here, I would like to ask each family to come forward to receive your proclamation. The Blick family of Claremont Drive. All right. The Chow family of Claremont Drive. The Gray family of Fairmont Drive. Congratulations. And the Guernsey family of Concord Way. Tonight they are also receiving an additional proclamation from Congresswoman Jackie Spear, and we have those for the people that have already been honored in this way, so we'll give those out to make sure you get them later. We are also excited to see the additional rebuilding progress that continues, and we look forward to welcoming 4 additional families whose homes are under construction and who are expected to move back to their homes within the next 60 to 90 days. And lastly, I would like to take a moment for a special welcome to the new families who have chosen to move into the Crestmoor neighborhood over the last couple of years. You have found and joined a desirable community where neighbors have supported one another through difficult times and have come together to celebrate life, recovery, and community. I am proud to be standing here to acknowledge and recognize the courage and strength demonstrated by this neighborhood. You have chosen a great place to call home. Welcome and congratulations. Lastly, for this evening and in closing, Maria Barr, who lives on Earl Avenue, has written a short poem that she would like to read for us. And then we welcome you to join us for refreshments. Thank you very much. Right into this.
I wrote these few words to welcome my neighbors back home and also in remembrance of the victims who are never coming back. Survivors coming home to a new life, and some of you to a new home, rejoice. When you arrive and sit down at the celebration table and see the empty chair, remember me. You see, except for cruel fate, I too would be there, family, friends, and neighbors to greet, and in peace live out the rest of my life. Remember how on that fateful sunny morning I happily waved, not knowing that would be goodbye forever? Oh, how I fought to stay. Alas, my valiant effort futile, leaving only whirled footprints in the ash of the hot cinders of that horrific day. Because I can never come home, corporeal, faceless, bodiless, I linger, and like a soft and gentle breeze, touch your brow and whisper, do not burn in ashes again my memory. As a traveler after a long and arduous journey who is happy to return, let me embrace and welcome you, and together let us pause for a moment of silence, to speak with the voice of memory and to herald to all that I too lived, that I too once was. Because a memory cannot be burned, so let me live in your hearts and in your minds as a sweet reverie to save me from the more devouring fire, oblivion. Thank you very much.
That concludes our commemoration this evening. Once again, I want to welcome back all of the families. There's more to come, and please join us now for some refreshments. Thank you very much.